All right.
Yes, welcome back to part 5 of the Super Mario Bros. Wonder playthrough. We have someone new for the playthrough who will probably make consistent appearances, maybe.
I wonder what
For
we're going
sure.
to be doing in this next part.
Introduce yourself there, mate.
My name is Gavin.
Ah,
I've been in a couple videos on this channel before,
yeah,
but not the Mario ones yet.
Yeah, you show up every once in a while.
yeah, for Sonic and
Much to the
Sonic
dismay of the audience.
There's that one person who watches the channel that's like, man, this is my favorite commentator.
Hey, he's back! He's finally back!
Yeah, baby!
No, we've been missing him.
Best character of the
Posters
game.
and everything.
Finally, the channel's good again.
What do you mean again? But yeah, no, you usually appear in the Sonic ones, but now you're in a Mario one because you finally figured out that Sonic is trash.
No. I gotta compare. I gotta compare and contrast.
Ah, yes. Oh,
Yeah, you gotta see the competition.
So far, the biggest difference I noticed is that he's Italian.
Yeah.
You've heard it here first. Mario is just Italian Sonic.
Well, yeah, they're the same species, right?
Exactly, yeah.
What's the difference?
Red Italian and blue Italian.
I didn't know Sonic was from Brooklyn.
Everyone knows that hedgehogs are just Italian.
Yeah, exactly. That's why they're like chili dogs, right?
Wait till someone comments like, this is actually true because the hedgehog is native to Italy.
I just don't even know where hedgehogs are native to.
I honestly have no clue.
Ah, this is why we
Hey,
have the
guess
power
I'm going to Google then.
I'm gonna laugh so fucking hard if it actually is Italy.
I don't think it's Italy, but it'd be funny.
Parts of Europe, Asia, and Africa, and New Zealand.
Yeah, it sounds like Italy.
It's close enough.
Well, Europe, yeah, Europe's Italy, all of it. There is no,
All of Europe is Italy.
all of Europe. There is no UK.
This is fact.
There actually are hedgehogs in Italy. They are called. There's a word I'm struggling to pronounce right here.
Sonic.
Sicilian hedgehogs.
Sicilian.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Sicilian.
Sicilian.
So they're from Sicily, not Italy. Even though Sicily is in Italy.
Fucking love Sicilian. I love that. It sounds like a fucking either a cat's name or fucking pizza. One of the two.
I'm
Sicilian pizza.
sure there's some pizza joint in New York with that name or something.
Mispronounced on purpose.
That's just how you say it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, New York does tend to butcher things from other countries.
Yeah.
I would know.
Pray tell, how would you know?
Because I butcher things from Italy.
Oh, like hedgehogs?
I can't comment on that for legal reasons.
Oh, but I wanted Sonic. Are you the one that murdered Sonic?
Oh, you
It was him! The murder of Sonic the Hedgehog!
Yeah, I'm actually one of Eggman's Goonies.
I still remember that really low quality image that looked like an E3 presentation where the title of the next Sonic game was Sonic fucking dies.
Do you think Sonic gave Eggman a mustache like Mario to make Mario look like a villain?
What?
When they made this first Sonic game,
Okay.
did they purposefully make Eggman wear red and have a mustache to make it like Mario's the
That's a
bad
good
guy?
point, actually.
I never thought of that before, but
Like it's possible, but
huh? I don't know.
Well, originally Eggman was going to be the main character before it was Sonic.
Well, they didn't make him Italian, so that's weird.
Well, maybe that would be too.
That
on the
motherfucker.
nose,
That
you know?
motherfucker's
The
from
missing piece
Sicily.
of the formula.
That motherfucker's from Sicily. He's not real Italian.
I don't know. That might be too on the nose if you did that. You know, it's like, oh, how much do you want to say fuck Nintendo? You know.
I mean, it's different enough that Nintendo
That
can't
red
see
guy
them.
with the mustache and a big nose.
Wait, does Eggman have a big nose? I honestly don't remember.
Kind of. Kind of. It's big and
It's kind of
red.
moderate sized.
Probably not as big as mine. I don't know why I'm bragging
Your
about
nose
that.
or your.
Well, you remember the scene where he says, "Are you making fun of me?"
Which one?
From Sonic Boom.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Everyone's favorite Sonic franchise, Sonic Boom.
In terms of TV, yes. In terms of
It's my favorite Jack and Daxter game, Sonic Boom.
Oh dear fucking god! I didn't even like fucking Jack and Daxter to begin with. God.
Well, it's worse now because it's Sonic Boom.
The games are eerily similar, and I hate it. And I just mean the first Jack game, because starting with Jack 2, the game just becomes GTA but bad.
Interesting take.
It is it's just a weird ass.
You say that, and I'm playing GTA right now.
We have GTA at home.
GTA at home. Yeah, I just do not jive with that franchise at all. I honestly struggle to figure out which one's my quote unquote favorite, otherwise known as the most tolerable one. Because
the one you hate the least.
because all intents and purposes, Jack 1 is just Mario 64 done really poorly.
It seems like every Jack game is just you thinking it's a worse version of another existing game.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know, Ethan. To quote Carlos, that just sounds like a skill issue.
Oh, shut up, Carla. Oh. But Jack 2, just they've switched to a GTA formula, and it's just, oh my god.
What's wrong with GTA formula?
Well, the way Jack and Daxter did it, there's they had no sense of difficulty scaling at all. The game's hard as fuck for no reason.
So it's Dark Souls but bad.
so it's like me is what you're saying.
Yeah, and then Jack 3 is.
Wait, did you not get it?
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like your nose. Yeah.
No.
Jack 3 is just Jack 2, but better, but it's shorter and reuses the same fucking map.
Oh hell yeah.
So
It's like peak game design. I don't know what your problem is.
I don't know what to tell you. That franchise is just kind of what the fuck for me. Well, if you're willing enough to join the Jack 1 playthrough, which I recorded so many fucking years ago, I don't even remember what I did in it. If you're willing to join that, it's only 13 parts, and I want to get the filler games out of the way by next year, because fuck, I'm tired of just looking at these videos in my folder.
Every time you see them on your computer, you get Vietnam flashbacks.
I do, because I confused the aesthetic for Sonic Boom, and it scares me.
Sonic Boom is the same thing.
Yeah.
I honestly forget.
Yeah, it's a bad game.
I honestly forget that it's a game half the time because I just think about the show.
Oh yeah, the show is
The show is the only good part of the Sonic Boom brand.
Anyway, point is, there's a scene in Sonic Boom where Eggman is in the shower, and I think Tails goes to get a towel for him. And then he brings in a little tiny hand rag, and Eggman says, "What am I supposed to cover with that? Are you making fun of me?"
It's great.
I thought about sitting down and watching the whole Sonic Boom show because I remember you used to watch it as it was kind of happening, but I think there were episodes that I kind of didn't really There are probably episodes that I missed and stuff, and it's also been a while since I watched it, so I kind of just want to like sit down and binge through it, but I never got around to it.
I can tell you, as someone who actually did do that a couple years ago, it's actually worth your time. Unlike the games.
I only remember.
I consider doing something similar with the Sonic X anime.
I also binge watched that.
I watched Sonic X actually.
Yeah, Sonic X is actually better than I remembered. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know my word doesn't mean shit, given the fact I don't ever really involve myself with anything Sonic related, but I didn't see any problems with it.
Yeah, no, it's just like I just thought it was silly when I was growing up watching it, but when I came back around to it, I was like, this is actually fun. It's actually quality. I also appreciate that the first 8 episodes of season 2 is just a retelling of SA1 and SA2.
Wait, really?
Yeah, like straight up.
I don't know if I've ever seen those episodes.
Oh, cool. Yeah, the first 4 is SA1, then the latter 4 is SA2.
That sounds awesome.
It's actually quite fun.
Yeah, I don't remember a lot from Sonic X itself. I only remember the theme song for it. Because that's stuck in my head, and it's still stuck in my head to this day.
It's actually a really good theme, I think.
I love how we're just talking about Sonic over a Mario game.
Oh well, welcome to the average game box experience.
Welcome to the game box where every playthrough devolves into a Sonic conversation.
Practically anything other than the actual game itself.
Exactly.
You guys watch Sonic Underground?
I did not. No.
As a kid, I saw some of it.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I had the DVD box.
It's a weird show.
I had the DVD box of the first season, and I would watch it on repeat, but I had no clue what happened afterwards. I just kept watching the episodes, even though I'd already seen them.
I mean, you're a kid. Kids are prone to do that when they have.
I was like, hell yeah, Sonic has a guitar.
I don't really remember a whole lot of it from now, but like kind of looking back on what I do sort of remember, I'm like, man, that was a weird show.
I mean, they gave Sonic siblings.
Yeah. Sonic has a brother and a sister, and they're like in a band.
Who the fuck gave Ken Penders? Oh, never mind.
And they're like trying to find their mother or something like that.
Yeah, that is weird. It's a weird show. I never watched it myself. So, maybe I did myself a favor there.
I always just remember the weird fucking, like, Mario shows that they made in, like, the fucking 80s and 90s.
I never saw them myself, but I know what you're talking about.
Toast.
I always remember the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. That was like the most prominent to me.
I've never seen it.
It's fucking out there, is what it is. You have like fucking you have like an animated show, but in its like a fucking live action show as an introduction.
Right, yeah.
It's completely fucking weird, and you have a fucking... I can't believe I'm about to say this, a fucking pro wrestler playing the part of Mario in it.
Wait, is he a pro wrestler?
Captain Lou Albano was a pro wrestler.
Huh. Damn.
That was his job before he was
the only
Mario.
reason why you watched it.
No, funny enough, I didn't even know Lou Albano was a wrestler until like years after I had originally watched the show. It wasn't until I looked up the cast that I had learned he was a pro wrestler.
I think pro wrestling is alright, but sometimes it ruins things. Very rarely.
I hate to agree.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen Surf's Up 2.
Not the second one, no.
I remember watching one of them. I don't know which one it was.
So you know how the first one is like a really unique premise because it's like a mockumentary about surfing, but it's a bunch of like penguins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Surf's Up 2 is about wrestling.
Really?
It was basically a paid promotion for the WWE.
Not shocking anybody.
It's not literally about wrestling, but all of the characters are pro wrestler actors, and it's like very clearly like trying to get you to watch it.
I mean that was prime WWE. It was promoting their company by putting it in some movie, if not outright buying a studio themselves and making their own movies.
Yeah,
They would make their own movies?
I think they saw
did.
I think they saw the big whatever his name is, like Tank or whatever his name is from the first movie, and then they were like, "Oh shit, let's just make a movie with a bunch of copies of him." and it kind of sucks.
Yeah, so they did a collaboration with Scooby Doo
What?
and made 2 Scooby Doo movies, or no, 3 with tied into wrestling.
Okay.
They used one of their own actors to make a horror movie,
Uh-huh.
and it was the Leprechaun franchise, and one of their like wrestlers
You
who
blame me? I have the WWE to blame for the Leprechaun franchise.
no, you can blame the WWE for Leprechaun Origins. Is what you can blame them. They're the only ones who made they only made that movie.
Okay.
But that movie was bad, and the funny part is the person they got to play the Leprechaun was a guy who, on screen, for a character, was a leprechaun.
Huh.
Who also happened to be a midget, but...
Oh. Okay. Well.
Wait, so the guy who is the leprechaun is like a leprechaun in his like persona?
Yes, his character on screen is a leprechaun.
I see.
Oh, I thought you meant
And
when
he
you said
ju-
that. I thought you meant
and he
they manifested
He's a real leprechaun.
a literal leprechaun.
They got a leprechaun to play the leprechaun in the Leprechaun movie.
No way.
No fucking way. They actually went to Ireland.
Nobody goes to Ireland.
But yeah, no, they made some weird fucking shit in terms of movies.
Oh fuck. Oh yeah.
Oh god.
God, these levels fucking suck. Hey, to bring it back to the game for like the one and only moment in this playthrough, these levels fucking suck. The idea is these are search parties, and the idea is it's meant to be for multiplayer, and you can play as multiple different characters. Like you're not stuck with Mario the whole time. There's a whole myriad of characters that you can play as in this game, and the idea is like the 4 of you, or whoever many, just like can go around the level and search for shit. The 5 shits rather, and just like, yeah, that's the one you were talking about, right?
Yeah,
John?
that's the one that I was talking about. Yeah, when we were doing multiplayer, the camera like wouldn't like pan downwards and stuff, and so we thought that, especially because like we tried jumping down there with some others just kind of still hanging out, and we like they got put into a bubble. And we were like, oh, okay, that's just gonna be a bottomless pit. And so we were just running around in circles for fucking like 20 minutes trying to find the last one, and we were like, oh, we have to go down here.
Yeah. The thing is, if you can see the blocks that have certain symbols on them, that means if you're that character, you can actually
then
see
they
those
become
blocks.
visible like when you get close to them with that character.
Right. So, but because I'm playing as Mario, I can't see them. The only blocks that I could see are the ones labeled Mario. So, yeah, I thought, and it's funny to hear that.
I mean, you can see them, you just can't interact with them, right? Or are they not visible at all?
They primarily act as invisible blocks, but if you
they're basically invisible blocks. But if you're playing as the character they're labeled as, then you're able to see those invisible blocks specifically.
Yeah, but since I couldn't, I was just jumping for shit.
Yeah, you gotta have to just kind of know where they are.
Yeah, and it's hilarious that because you played it in multiplayer, so you telling it to me is like it's actually worse in multiplayer. The entire point of those levels.
It was not very fun.
Oh my god.
How is it worse?
Because of the camera issues, that's why.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because the levels are fairly big enough. And you're supposed to be, searching every nook and cranny. So when you have 4 players searching the 4 nooks and crannies, then like the camera doesn't know what to do.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's like it kind of feels like you're supposed to like split up and go looking for stuff, but the camera only follows one player, so you kind of can't.
Yeah. Damn. Those aren't. There are more levels like that. Don't you worry.